Yo, this was getting annoying. God has already balanced things out. I'm pretty sure these people that are doing these things were born out of the ordinary, not necessarily likable, but have a big family and liked by their family. Everything has been balanced out already. There's nothing you can do except enjoy life and move forward. But they chose to attack me. No, I'm not responsible for anything, and no, I don't have to do anything. You know, no one does. See, I'm opposite of them, and there's nothing I can do to. I sense alleviate, but yes, there's nothing I can do to help myself except work and move. And the thing is, it's gonna be weird. Things are gonna be weird. God balance things out, and like I said, like I believe they. I'm pretty sure that they promised this, and that, and like I said, dreams. You could be living in a dream, and it's like the same thing. If you honestly think about it, it's the same thing over and over again. There's nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. Think of it like this: you're in a game. You could be you, but you're still in a game. The game is Ash Ketchum or Goku, Vegeta. There's nothing new about it. You're just going through the motions as yourself through these nothing new. I, on the other hand, will probably experience something like that. Anybody siding with them probably most likely won't because they're going to be kicked out of existence. And it's their own doing because, like I said, from my understanding, when I was born, God balanced everything out. Like people, I bet you there's a lot of people that were born into good families that were out of the ordinary, say lesbian or gay, and on top of that, they weren't likable, and on top of that, they might look good, but people still don't like them. Society balanced things out too. Division, countries, everything is balanced out. There's nothing that people have to do to make things right. It's already right. What's different is how you go about it. And because there's nothing wrong with that, you know? If that's you, it's you. You don't have to accept that you're something you're not. And there's nothing wrong with that. There were going to be laws, and I'm pretty sure there are laws to help somebody like that doesn't want to have a family, and they will be supported until they die. It doesn't matter, like, and then people aren't going to be like, oh, like, well, they don't have a family. That makes sense. That's what normal people are. Normal people would do. Everything is balanced, and even then, those people would most likely, like, they give it in China, they would most likely have money because those people would be working. They wouldn't have a family to take care of. They wouldn't have anything to worry about. They would be working more often and they would get more money. You know, life balances everything out. No one has to balance anything out. But it's okay. From what I understanding, people are going to be kicked out of, not kicked out, like prevented from coming back to existence, the main timeline. People that don't want anything because they gave them everything. God gave you everything. What the heck is there left to do? And even if you weren't, that wasn't you, you were likable, and then you're like, oh, I'm not likable anymore. That's because you're not being yourself. You're trying to do something else. You're trying to use the gift that God gave you for something that you don't even want. And then any other thought is a lie. You're lying to yourself. Just be you, and you're gonna be okay. Like I'm like except if you're me, you know. Like I'm what whoever everyone's attacking, and if for the reason that I'm me, that's fine. I mean, in my eyes, in my heart, in my soul, I believe that in the future it'll be good for everyone else. Even if I'm not around, even if I suffered, even if I don't get anything, they're like, oh, he doesn't deserve anything because he deserves everything. You know, like no. And on top of that, it's not just because I was born; it's because I worked, and it's because I am who I am, how I am. And then on top of that, it's basically a communist world eventually if you live your life. You get what you want, how you want, because you want. But yes and no, because the world isn't going to make it easy. Everything balances out eventually. Everybody wants something now, and a lot of people don't want anything at all. I'm looking for a country to live in. I want to live in a different country, preferably one that isn't Spanish speaking or English speaking. I'll learn your language.